NCIS, Tony and Ziva, S1XE8, guest list overload unveiled in Fire Sale, Wedding Chaos, Summary and Interpretation, NCIS guest list overload, Tony and Ziva episode 8 of season 1 note, Ziva and Tony on NCIS. This recap covers the events of season 1 episode 8, Fire Sale, as of 6:20 p.m. West Africa time, Saturday, October 11, 2025. 2 days after the episode's October 9, 2025, 3 a.m. Eastern Time release on Paramount+. Directed by Leslie Hope, The Handmaid's Tale, and written by Frank Cardea, this 45-minute segment adds a nostalgic guest list overflow in flashbacks, which helps explain the episode's 89% depth rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The disarray of the guest list adds emotional depth to the episode, which centers on Tony Donoso, Michael Weatherly, and Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, also known as Tiva, during the Raining Fire Expo mission. Context of the episode, limited spoilers. The Raining Fire mission is intensified in episode 8, as Tony and Ziva attempt to thwart Jonah Markham's, Julian Ovenden, drone assassination of CEO Aaron Graves, Sean Pertwee, while posing as Interpol warrants. The episode has a fire sale shooting, a mechanical Jaguar cliffhanger, and undercover infiltration after episode 7's revelation of Montmartre's lair and Martine's, Nassima Benchiku, skepticism. Pre-series and pre-wedding flashbacks from November 2020 show Tiva's chaotic wedding preparations, with the guest list overload causing stress that mirrors their current co-parenting issues. Overloading the guest list, a flashback analysis. Present-day expo preparation is intercut with a flashback to Paris in November 2020, 5 years before to the series' current setting. The guest list overload, a comical yet chaotic moment that triggers Ziva's panic attack and foreshadows their current dynamics, is highlighted in this scene, midnight to 5 o'clock, with echoes at about 1500 hours. Crucial points: the discussion, midnight to 5 o'clock. Sitting at a bright apartment table, Tony and Ziva, who are engaged in co-parenting toddler Tali, Isla Gie, discuss their wedding plans. Tony writes down a guest list that goes out of control for his small but meaningful destination wedding: friends, Sophie, Henry, Claudette, family, Tony's father, Ziva's relatives, and NCIS alumni, Gibbs, McGee with twins Johnny and Morgan, Abby, Jimmy, Vance, Fornell, Bishop, Torres. This isn't small, it's NCIS, your clients, and my school colleagues, complains Ziva, who is pragmatic. We decided to be intimate. It's a party, Ziva, who do you want? Tony chuckles. As Ziva's PTSD kicks in and she nods off in the middle of imaginary crowds, the banter becomes strained. Stress and change. 5 o'clock. Ziva had a panic crisis, explained later, as a result of the overload. Flash cuts to NCIS gunfights and her season 11 false death. Their different methods are demonstrated by Tony's unsuccessful attempt to lighten the mood. Gibbs will bring bourbon. With the pandemonium of the guest list still fresh in mind, the scene shifts to Tiva getting ready for the exhibition in the present. Echo in present, 15:00. Tony brings it up during the hallway break after Tali's call. Do you recall the guest list overload? We were afraid Tali would detest the mayhem. It's real now. Emotional weight and significance. According to TV Insider, the guest list overload is a nostalgic goldmine, combining fun, Tony's many invites, with Ziva's angst stemming from trauma. Ziva's response foreshadows her current co-parenting concern, while the NCIS names, Gibbs, McGee, and Abby, please fans, according to Fandom Wire. Collider refers to it as a clever anchor, establishing Tiva's troubled past as the backdrop for the exhibition action. Guest list overload equals Tiva chaos at its best, exclaimed Reddit users. October 9, 2025, r/NCIS. Effect on the season and episode. Tiva's emotional core. Ziva's fear is brought on by the overload, which connects her current maternal rage, defending Tali from Jonah's drone, to her previous PTSD. According to TV Fanatic, it pauses their romance, evoking the therapy memory from episode 7. Nostalgia and stakes. According to Collider, the NCIS guest list raises personal stakes amid warrants by hinting at a crossover, Gibbs' voice in the cliffhanger. It juxtaposes household fantasies with the peril of the fair. Season momentum. As the pandemonium builds to the finale, Tiva's trust arc is established, and the guest list suggests future assistance. Gibbs, a critical view collider, calls it a tonal anchor and commends that nostalgic depth. The fanservice guest list is praised by TV Insider. Fandom Wire says it humanizes Tiva, yet the pacing is a little slow because of the flashbacks. Total score, 9 out of 10. Fire Sale adds poignant humor and complexity to the expo stakes by revealing Tiva's wedding disarray through the guest list overload.